Hi everyone, welcome to the next episode of my Let's Play of SimCity 4. I know it's been quite a while since the last episode I made. I've been having some computer issues with multiple different computers actually, and I've been trying to fix that a lot lately, and things are mostly back to normal now, so I am ready to continue this series. Okay, so recently I had created this industrial port you're looking at right now, and it's filling up with factories already, of course, and I would probably expand it sometime in the future, so option is open for future episodes, I guess. But I don't think that's what I'll do in this one, because I just had recently done that. And I'll just focus on another area of the city for now. Okay, so let's see if we still have so much unemployment as there was before, because that's part of the reason I had been creating industry lately. I don't see a lot of no jobs odds. There's one, a few dilapidated buildings, but it didn't seem to be as bad as before. So maybe it's getting better, I guess. I have to add a lot of industry to help with this problem. So I think I'm already ready to zone some more residential areas. And I've got some good demand for commercial offices as well, so I probably will add some of that too. First I'm going to expand this canal. See, that would be the parks menu, I think. It's a nice looking canal set. I don't have these used in any of my other cities that I've made recently, so I might try to use them in another city sometime. All the time I just carve out the land, I guess, with terraforming tools and make it an actual water area in the game. And I'll just continue what I did along this avenue before, by adding some diagonal parking. Oops. Looks like I could actually probably put some turn lanes in this intersection and the other ones as well. So I'll look into that in a second. After I zone, this says residential. Yeah, I mean, the canals aren't gonna prohibit turn lanes from being built, because it's not an actual bridge, it's just a regular road. So I'll at least add them to this intersection. you know what the heck, no, why not just put them on this one as well. So I'll devote 3 tiles to the more major intersection with the avenue, and the remaining 2 to this road intersection. Okay. Might as well just make them all. I could probably fit 2 or 4 tiles of turn lane here, but I'll just keep it as 2. Same as this side. Make them all that length. Oops. There. Okay. Oh wait, one more. Intersection tile. Alright, now that one's finished. Guess I can show the buildings again. Nice. I might be able to add some to this intersection. So it might not be as long though, because this other road intersection is right closer to it. Let's see about that. Put that right there. Alright. Oops. Put the wrong transition on that side. There we go. Okay, looking pretty good. Now, probably the next thing I do is I might as well extend the canal some more, you know. I've got this road going this far, I'll just put canals up to that point for now. And some more diagonal parking. Speaking of diagonal parking, I have actually created some lots of my own based on some of this set. I forget what the name of it is. It's on Simtropolis, though if you want that, it's got several different configurations for on-street parking, one-way with parallel parking, or some diagonal on the one-way road. So there's also this where is it? Here is the avenue with diagonal parking on the left side in that median. That was interesting, so I kind of expanded on that. It's not finished yet. I've got some network widening mod roads which have that applied to them, but I haven't transit enabled them properly. I'll have to figure out how to do that at some point. And it's been a while since I've worked on that actually, but hopefully I can get it done sometime. I thought, well, they call it a parking lot in the menu, which I guess it kind of is, because you'd be just walking across the street if you parked your car in the middle part, so there's not like... It's really a safe... I don't know, well... For an avenue with a lot of traffic, you probably wouldn't have this, I guess. So I usually make my less major avenues have this kind of parking. And I don't really make very many not major avenues, I guess. Side avenues, so it's not a very common thing that I use them, actually. Sorry, my computer's a little slower today, it seems like, with saving things when loading it. Slower than normal. Okay. I wonder how long I should make this block in the end. We've got... Is it 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 tiles? Huh. It's an odd amount, I guess. Yep. So I can make that 13 as well, I guess, to make it consistent with this block length. Let's see, is it already the right length? 12, I'll make one more. There we go. Okay, and I guess I'll need to in these the right pieces. Wait a minute. That should go there. So you got 13 and then that. Alright. I might just make this a roundabout, maybe. Right here. I could use the regular roundabout. I might want to use the smaller one, the road roundabout. Just to save space, because this has more of a corner to it, if you set it up the right way. So you won't have that. Sometimes it's awkward to fill in an urban area. This kind you have sticking out, and you can't put a building right at the street corner like that. So this I might use that here. I guess I can finish zoning this. See what that does. That size of lots. By the way, someone asked me in the comment for my last video on this series, where did I get the add-ons for the seaports? And I can't seem to reply to the comment because of some weird bug that YouTube has, or whatever it is. Something's set up and you can't reply to a comment. It's happened before, but anyway, these are all from the Pegasus CDK seaport set. It's Coastal Development Kit, I believe. So that would be available on simpeg.com, or I think it's on Simtropolis as well. I just noticed, though, I should fill this in probably with some trees, make it look better. Okay, great. up, I guess. Oops. I could put commercial zones here. I've got them all along this side. So, might as well continue that. What's this? Oh, nice. One of the biggest skyscrapers I have is appearing there. One Cal Plaza, which I think is from Los Angeles. So, that's a good thing to get. I don't think I have anything that tall as far as commercial skyscrapers go yet in my city. I wonder if anything would grow here if I did it 5x4 tiles, because that's a less common size. Depends on the building style I have selected, which is the American one, or Western, modern type. I did the Eastern, which is a lot of Hong Kong buildings I downloaded. I know there's a few things that would appear in that, potentially. Let me see. Oh, there's this. Oh no, this is the wrong size, actually. There is something. It's from Hong Kong, but it would probably fit in here, really. I think it's the Peninsula Hotel. It would fit that size. So with this, though. This would be pretty short compared to this right here, though. I guess so with the Peninsula Hotel, though. Let me show you that. Where is it? Too wide. Arrow. Okay, I'm looking for that hotel. Where that must be down here somewhere. See, I don't think that's not very tall either. So that wouldn't really. I guess they don't all have to be such tall buildings, but maybe I won't show it to you because it won't appear right after I'm hovering over like that. It's actually seasonal, so it will change. I think it has a New Year's Eve decoration that it will do at that time in the game time. That's why, and otherwise it will just look normal and it will take a while to appear that way. It's not too wide. This could be not deep enough, actually, so... Yeah, and I don't have any historic buildings in my city. A lot of the time I go with kind of the city was built in the past, however many years, and all the buildings are modern looking. And a lot of the time I'll just start it out in the... what I have is Americana for the historical buildings, and then change it later on. Sometimes I'll just keep a city in Americana, keep it in that era for the whole time I play it. But in this one I'm doing everything modern. I know most cities might have I mean, some would have more of a mix of modern and historic buildings, of course. Yeah, but I haven't been doing that so far here, so I guess I won't start it now. Yeah, not finding anything, so I'm gonna probably go with... Where is the Peninsula Hotel, though? I could use this, but this is pretty iconic from Hong Kong, so maybe not, because this is supposed to be a Western-styled city. Let's put that hotel down here. I'll just find it in a second, hopefully. I could just... I don't see it here. Pretty sure it's in my plugins though, but I'm just not finding it. Anyway, I'll just zone this for now, see if anything appears, and if not, I'll look for a landmark later on. Some more turning lanes at this intersection too. How's my industrial port doing? It's about the same as before. Same buildings, a few more spaces that can be filled up though. So that should happen in a while. I don't know if it has water pipes going to it. Okay, I did take care of that already. Good. And this part doesn't have any. Hence the manufactured homes appearing next to skyscraper or high-rise tenements. Let me add some. I'll probably just keep continuing this layout. Gonna go 6 tiles. I'll just add this however I can connect it. Doesn't look right. I'll try to make it diagonal, I mean. Y intersection, that's it. Yeah, why won't it let me do that? Not allowed, maybe. Doesn't really matter what the water pipes look like. I don't ever see them, really. Hardly ever. Uh-oh. Oh. Slowed down for a second. I was afraid it would crash. Usually the game never crashes on this computer anymore. I have all the 4 gigabytes memory patch on that, and dat packer for my plugins and everything. So it seems to have prevented it lately. And unfortunately, when I switch to my laptop, the game does crash. It's not so stable, but not so frequently, but just infrequently enough that I'm not used to it, and for my desktop I'm not used to saving all the time, so I'll just lose a lot of progress that way at times, so it's kind of too bad. It's almost done. About a couple more floors to go. Let's let that finish up and you can see what this building looks like. Nice looking building. I think this should be commercial too. Oh, there it goes. Cool. Very nice looking model with the reflections and everything. I mean, I have actually started what they call batting, building architect tool, making models for this game, so, but I'm not very I'm not committed to it, I guess. I got one that I'm working on lately, which is pretty nice design, I'd say. I mean, if I can ever finish it, using Google SketchUp, or Trimble SketchUp, I mean, to build the model, which I'm good at that program. Other 3D modeling programs usually confuse me, I guess. But it is a nice kind of apartment building, high-rise above some townhouses, with some retail shops and a split level basement level, I guess. Hopefully I can finish that model at some point soon. Anyway. But anyway, I don't think it would come close to this kind of, I don't know what it's just certain ones, models will have such good looking reflections and night lights and everything. I'm not sure how to make it look that good. Something to do with the rendering, I'm sure. I always wonder what the deal is with this diagonal parking I use. If you look closely, it seems like half the cars, more than half of them, are facing the wrong way. And like, how could that be unless it's, I mean, if it was meant for a left-hand drive, the spaces would be probably facing the other way. Yeah, unless it's back-in angled parking for left-hand drive. And some of them are, even then, some of them are facing the wrong way for that, so I just find that weird. Yeah, not sure how that would be. I can discontinue residential zoning here because that's what I've got on that side. Because I don't want to do too much residential because it would cause another shortage of jobs. I mean, how are they commuting to this area anyway? Probably through this avenue. Yep, looks like it. And I'll just show the traffic view. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people are commuting to this neighboring city, Stonegate Moor, which is actually, I think, maybe a whole tile between. No, I think there's one partially developed tile right next to this one of that city, and the main one is next to that, so they're 2 tiles away. So I think the presence of jobs, and then directly adjacent one is why they're commuting across the border so much. Because I think there's no way they'll go across empty tiles, or at least more than one tile, to get to their jobs. Probably talked about that before. It's a shame, really, because you don't get any realistic regional traffic in the game between your cities. They're too far apart. Okay, so anyway, this avenue is getting a lot of usage, which is great. And it's the main avenue, of course. I wonder how much congestion there is, though. Oh, not too bad, actually. Oh, that's right, these aren't it's not an avenue, it's two one-way roads, which are 4 lanes each. So it looks like well, morning and evening commute. Yeah, they're different directions, of course. That's right. This is probably one of the first things I made in the series, I believe. Yeah, this area. Which I really like how that looks. I can't see it too well because of the buildings. There we go. So it's an avenue which splits into 2 one-way roads which join with other one-way roads. I do like having unusual things like that in my cities, road setups. See, this area is pretty densely filled with commercial buildings. Very nice. And of course the rail tunnel underneath everything. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I wonder if there's any rail traffic to the next city. Driving their cars, would they? Oh, nice. Jeez, that's a lot of subway. Oh yeah, wow. Jeez, that's a lot of... I think most people are probably commuting by train to this city. Nice. Well, anyway, I'd better continue building things, I guess. So that's kind of a problem. I didn't do this quite right. This should be a 2-lane road in here, because I was going to extend this avenue, and that will replace it, I guess. Yeah, I'll need to get rid of this. Well, convert it over, actually. Fortunately, I haven't developed this side at all. Look at that, there's something being built here, but I think it's just a big box store, Burlington Coat Factory, yeah. So that's not fitting for this area. See if anything else replaces it. It's just not a common lot size. I don't know if there's anything in the default game that will grow with this size of lot. There are just a few add-ons that will, at least that I've ever had. Across, that's why it's not letting me do that. Okay. How will that work out? I'll just have to destroy it, I guess. Oh, probably too close to the next one. I'll have to do that too. There. That's it. Very nice. Great looking 6-lane avenue. I'm going to add these turn lanes. Finish that up. I wonder, should I? Yeah, I should probably make this 4 tiles long. It's turning onto a more major road, just to add capacity. This should be long as well, going to the highway interchange. I guess we'll make them all the same length, I guess. Oh, maybe not. This is... I don't want to say it's less important, I guess, but... I'm just going to make that 3 tiles of turn lanes to preserve that median 2 tiles there. I like to have at least 2 tiles of straight median with the barriers and everything, so I'm going to make this a little longer. Just change it a little bit. Now let's see. I don't plan on extending this road past that intersection. It will be a T intersection. I got 3 tiles, and there. Nice. Alright. See, this road curves all along the canals, so it's a pretty long road actually. So I don't know if I'd want to give it another tile of turning lane just to make that maybe a more major road, you know. Yeah, I think this is fine actually. I guess it would be less important with a T intersection to have longer turn lanes, because when the light's green, they're not waiting for cross traffic in the left turn lane, so if that's got a lot of cars, they wouldn't be queuing up into the road back here, blocking your right turn. Alright. Completes that section of the avenue, I guess. Alright, I think this would be a good place to end my episode, so thanks for watching.